Hey everyone, Greg here from Pure Bath Bliss. It is so good to connect with our amazing community again. We always talk about the bathroom as our personal sanctuary. It's supposed to be that place where you start and end your day, a little haven of calm and self-care. But what happens when that sanctuary starts to feel more stressful than serene? Well, today we're going to dive deep into how we can reclaim that space.
My whole journey with Pure Bath Bliss, it really kicked off with this simple question. It made me look at everything differently. And that's often how big changes start, right? With one small moment of curiosity that pushes us to look closer at our habits. It's about finding healthier, more sustainable solutions, not just for the planet, but for our own peace of mind too.
Because let's be real for a second, that peaceful sanctuary can get out of hand fast. It never happens all at once, does it? It's sneaky. One extra bottle of shampoo here, a forgotten sample there, and then boom, one day you look around and it just feels overwhelming. It adds this little layer of friction to your daily routine that you just don't need.
So I want you to do something for me. Just for a second, close your eyes and picture your bathroom right now. Does it feel chaotic or does it feel calm? If you're leaning towards chaotic, trust me, you are not alone. So let's figure this out together. We're going to walk through 5 key signs that your bathroom has officially crossed the line into overcluttered. Okay, first up, the most obvious one of all. I call it the countertop takeover. This is when your flat surfaces, your beautiful countertops, have literally vanished under a sea of products, tools, and tubes. Sound familiar to anyone?
There's actually a professional term for this, and I think it's perfect. Surface saturation. It's that exact moment when a countertop, which is meant to be a temporary workspace for your daily routine, turns into a permanent cluttered storage unit. It's a total role reversal for your space.
And this isn't just about looks. This has a real impact. All that visual noise, it creates what's called cognitive overload. It causes stress you might not even be consciously aware of. And cleaning, it becomes a massive chore because you have to move 20 things just to wipe the counter down. It actually becomes a barrier to hygiene, letting all that grime and dust build up.
All right, let's move on to sign number 2, product proliferation. This is all about the sheer volume of stuff we end up with. You know what I'm talking about. Those 3 half-used shampoos, that collection of moisturizers, and of course all those free samples you swore you'd use one day.
Now here's something super important to look for, and it's a big deal for us eco-conscious folks. The period after opening symbol. It's that little open jar icon with a number like 12M. That's not a suggestion. Using products past that date isn't just less effective, it can be a real health risk because of bacterial contamination. So checking this little symbol is a simple, powerful way to keep your routine safe and mindful.
So when you think about it, the hidden costs here are huge. You're risking your health, the products just don't work as well, you've wasted money on stuff you didn't finish, and it's all taking up precious real estate in your sanctuary. It's a cycle of waste for sure, but it's one we can absolutely break.
Sign number 3, oh boy, this is the one we try to hide. Cabinet and drawer chaos. This is the out-of-sight, out-of-mind clutter. But you feel its presence every single time you have to rummage around for 5 minutes just to find the nail clippers, right?
The pros talk about vertical storage optimization. It's just a fancy way of saying use all the space you have from the bottom to the top. When things are just tossed into a drawer, it becomes a black hole. Products get lost, they get forgotten, and then they expire. You're literally losing out on so much storage potential.
Okay, next up is sign number 4, and this is when you know the problem is getting serious, because it's escaping the bathroom. I call this the linen closet logjam. It's when your bathroom clutter starts spilling over and invading other parts of your home.
The official term for this is migratory clutter. Just think about it for a second. Are you storing extra toilet paper in the hallway closet? Or maybe those bulk shampoo bottles are hiding in a bedroom wardrobe? It's a crystal clear signal that your bathroom has hit its storage limit and the chaos is now spreading. And that brings us to our final and honestly most critical sign. This is when clutter starts physically getting in the way, obstructing movement and preventing you from cleaning properly. This is the point where clutter shifts from being just an inconvenience to a genuine health and safety problem.
I mean, think about it. If you can't easily clean around the base of the toilet or get under the sink, you're basically rolling out the welcome mat for bacteria, mold, and mildew. Gross. Stuff left on the floor becomes a tripping hazard. The space just stops functioning the way it's supposed to, safely and hygienically. It becomes the exact opposite of a sanctuary. Okay, so we've laid out all the problems, but I want to shift gears here because fixing this is about so much more than just having a tidy-looking room. It really truly is about reclaiming your well-being.
A decluttered bathroom is just plain healthier. Fewer germs, less mold. It's mentally calming. It cuts way down on that cognitive overload we were talking about. And you know what? You save time when you can find things. You save money by not buying duplicates. You make your home safer. And the big one? You get your sanctuary back.
So, how do we get there? It's not about some huge, overwhelming weekend project. It's about building simple, sustainable habits. Let's run through these 7 steps. First, just be brutally honest with yourself. Assess what you actually need. Then, create a zone system. Put like with like. To keep it that way, use the one in, one out rule. It's a game changer. Do regular checkups on those expiration dates. Use that vertical space with dividers. And you can even decant products into uniform bottles. Finally, my favorite, make clearing your counters a quick, daily habit. These small steps make a massive difference.
At the end of the day, our whole mission here at Pure Bath Bliss is to empower you with the knowledge to create a bathroom that is clean, sustainable, and genuinely blissful. It's a journey toward a healthier home and a healthier planet, and I want you to know you have all the tools you need to make it happen.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. Take another look at your own space and just ask yourself this. What's one small change you can make today? Maybe it's just recycling one old plastic bottle, or maybe it's just clearing off one tiny corner of your counter. Every single small step brings you closer to reclaiming that sanctuary. Thanks so much for joining me.